A cordial greeting. Today is Tuesday, May 9, 2023. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia speaking. In today's video, I would like to talk about the Pacific hurricane season, which is about to officially begin next Monday, May 15, 2023. So, this particular video is of interest to the western region of Central America and to the states of western Mexico, who should be completing preparations for this hurricane season. In this video, I will be discussing how the future El Niño phenomenon will impact cyclonic activity in the eastern Pacific region. We will also talk about the forecast for how much cyclonic activity is expected according to the National Water Commission and the National Meteorological Service of Mexico, who just recently released their forecast. For those interested in the Caribbean and Atlantic regions, you can watch a video I recently recorded talking about how much cyclonic activity is expected in that region. In this video, I will also be talking about different global model forecasts in terms of cyclonic activity and where we anticipate the highest density of cyclone trajectories in the eastern Pacific. So, in this animation, we can see surface temperature anomalies of the ocean in yellow and red, which show temperatures above normal, and in blue, which show temperatures below normal. Remember that one of the main things we observe during the months before the hurricane season begins is how the conditions of El Niño are. Currently, we are in neutral conditions, but we see how temperature anomalies continue to warm across the equator in the eastern Pacific, and it is expected that the El Niño phenomenon will finally develop soon. So, the El Niño phenomenon has significant implications for how much cyclonic activity is expected in the eastern Pacific. When we have El Niño years, this usually favors greater cyclonic activity in the eastern Pacific region. On the other hand, El Niño tends to reduce cyclonic activity in the Atlantic region. Additionally, I wanted to mention that the waters towards the west and southwest of the Baja California region are below normal values, and this typically can favor the formation of cyclones just south of the Guerrero, Oaxaca and Chiapas region in southern Mexico. In the following graph, we can see that the hurricane season officially begins on May 15th of each year in the eastern Pacific region, but it is not until mid-July and early October that we see the highest cyclonic activity in this zone. However, we are always on the lookout for any early development in the season. At the moment, there are no cyclones developing in the coming weeks, so let's take a look at the different global models and their latest forecasts. Here we have the European model, which is predicting that for the months of August, September, and October, we will already have the El Niño phenomenon developed in the Pacific, and you can also see that it has warmer surface ocean temperatures than normal towards the south of Mexico, and this could favor that the cyclones that form and move in this direction can strengthen more than usual. We also see that it maintains cold waters towards the west and southwest of Baja California. So, I repeat again, this could be a favorable factor for the formation of cyclones in the eastern Pacific region. This effect can be seen clearly in the precipitation anomalies estimated by the European model. In green, we can see precipitation anomalies higher than usual, which can give us an idea of where the cyclones could move during this year. So, when we see this image, we expect more precipitation than usual near Guerrero, Oaxaca, and Michoacán. Therefore, it is possible that one of these cyclones that form during this year will approach the southern coast of Mexico. We also have the set of models that predict something very similar to the European model with colder temperatures than usual towards the west of Baja California but towards southern Mexico, warm temperatures associated with the El Niño phenomenon. And I repeat, this can help the formation of tropical cyclones, which is why this model also predicts more rain than usual, especially in the states of Jalisco, Colima, Michoacán, Guerrero, and Oaxaca. So it is in this region where we may see some movement of a cyclone during this year. Additionally, I wanted you to see the forecast of the CANCEPS model, which shows us a very similar panorama. And like the European model and the model, it also has more frequent rainfall anomalies than usual for sectors of southern Mexico. So in general, everything seems to indicate that the southern region of Mexico, from the state of Jalisco to the region of Oaxaca and Chiapas, is the area where there will be a higher risk than usual of being impacted by a tropical cyclone. So let's talk about the official forecast of the National Meteorological Service of Mexico, together with the National Water Commission, and they have released their estimate of how many hurricanes and storms are expected for this season. According to their analysis, they anticipate that between 9 to 11 tropical storms can form during this year. Of these, between 4 to 6 can become hurricanes, and of these, between 3 to 5 can be major hurricanes, that is, Category 3, 4, or 5 hurricanes. So this forecast is a forecast of greater cyclonic activity than usual that is being anticipated for the hurricane season. Finally, I wanted you to see that at least until the end of May, not much cyclonic activity is expected, and the European model ensemble does not show a higher risk of cyclonic formation in the coming weeks. Additionally, I wanted you to see here the list of names that will be used during this year in the Eastern Pacific or the Eastern Pacific, including Adrian, Beatriz, Calvin, Dora, Eugene, Fernanda, Greg, Hillary, Erwin, Hova, Kenneth, Lydia, Max, Norma, Otis, Pilar, Ramon, Selma, Todd, Veronica, Willie, China, George, and Zelda. Well, that would be all for today's video. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Simply go to the bottom of the video to the red button that says subscribe or subscribe. Click it and don't forget to click the bell so that you receive notifications when I upload new videos here at Huracán Info, staying tuned to keep you informed about the interests in the western region of Mexico and the western region of Central America.